Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Broncos will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Simon. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
On second down, just keeps firing. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, fourth down.
Zings it complete to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
With the catch, it's Simon. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. Finding more yards with the spin move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Gaines. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a crease. It's Genty. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to the ground game on the left. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
The receiver on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Broncos want to move quickly. They go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. A 1st down for the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
On third down, going up top. They're bringing heat. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The Broncos will try to move the chains on 4th down. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads it left. Finds his man, and they convert. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Sellers. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Bennett. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
If you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage, and more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the 1st down.
Fights off a defender. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Shakes off the defender. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. With the catch, it's Bennett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it out. It's Gaines. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have.
He smashes his way through again. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Running to the left. At midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Trying to run, it's Genty. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll leave it with him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos. He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
All tied up, just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's McDowell. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Keeps looking downfield. He chucks one out to the right. And it's caught inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. He wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll bring it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Broncos will move the sticks with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Broncos in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. On the run, it's Genty. And the Broncos get it past the sticks.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving. making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's going to do it here in the 1st half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Big fullback's got it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Getting some heat. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do that.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. That's a fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gaines. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And back to the air on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So a drive there of 85 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's McDowell. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Using his legs, it's Sanders. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And I like the play call, like being aggressive on offense. 2nd and inches, you still got a 3rd down coming, but the defense, great job being ready for the pass. Wasn't fooled, got the sack, now set up a better 3rd down situation for them.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on second down. Unloads it downfield. Fires the pass. Intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they got it at the 38.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. It falls incomplete, and will change into the field to get things started back up.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Carolina, 35.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Skips away from pressure. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
21.
Coming out with it, it's Gaines. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over. First and 10.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out.
Makes the grab on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to pass on second down. He fires it out to the right. He's got it at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Quick pass on the jet motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. He'll just keep slinging it. He makes the connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7.
At the 7-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Dances away to buy time. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Now, listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. The snap sets up to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll throw it. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He gets a block. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Fires left. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Got a man. It's Genty. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. Here's the handoff. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Wants to go up top. Buys a little extra time. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. On first down, here comes this offense. On the run, it's Sanders. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
They feed him again. At the 35, he's open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Brings up second down.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think